the federal government has unveiled its updated mortgage rules, which are set to take effect on December 15th. How could these affect the real estate market and you if you're shopping for a new home? Joining us is Global News real estate expert Nicolas Markou. Good morning, Nick. It's good to see you.
See you too. Good morning.
Okay, so the government has announced the boldest mortgage reforms in decades. Let's go through some of the key points, beginning with the increased insured mortgage cap. What does this mean?
So since 2012, if you wanted an insured mortgage, which means that if you wanted to put less than 20% as a down payment to purchase a home, the cap for for a home price would be $1 million. So as of to the 15th of December 2024, they're going to change that to 1.5 million, seeing as the price of homes have gotten so expensive, especially in places like Toronto and Vancouver. So that's really good news, because if you're planning to purchase a home over the $1 million mark, you can now put 5% or 10% down if you qualify.
Okay, interesting. The next rules apply to amortization periods. Why is this important?
So the general mortgage is 25 years. So what they're going to do now, as of, again, the 15th of December 2024, is all first-time home buyers and buyers of new constructions can benefit from a 30-year mortgage. So what the 30-year mortgage really does is that it just stretches out the loan through a longer period of time and will reduce the monthly payment. So it'll make buying a home more attainable for the average person. And when they're giving incentives to buying new constructions, hopefully it will stimulate the new construction market and get people to build more homes and of course get the population to buy them.
Okay, makes sense. And finally, a strengthened mortgage charter. What is this, Nick?
So basically, what they're doing is that seeing as many people are coming to an end of their mortgage term where they had signed for a low interest, and now, as we know, interest is a little bit higher, although we're on the come down slowly, many of the people who are renewing their mortgage today are going to be paying a little bit more interest than they signed up for originally, thus bringing the monthly payment up a little bit. So what the government is doing is that they're allowing you to go out into the mortgage market and shop around for a different mortgage and maybe switch lender. Of course, when you switch lender, you're going to have to reapply for the mortgage again. But they're saying that if you do that, you won't have to go through the stress test, meaning there's a little percentage of interest extra that they calculate for when you're trying to get a mortgage. So they're going to exclude that if you wanted to switch lender, putting a little bit more competition into the market and giving, a little bit of a more advantage to the people getting a loan.
Okay, so overall sounds positive, Nick. How does this address Canada's housing crisis?
So basically, interest is going down, which is a good thing. So along with these mortgage reforms, I think that, it's going to probably result into a pretty healthy real estate market. If by, middle 2025, interest is back around 3%, plus we have all these new programs and incentives for first-time home buyers, and the CMHC cap being a really big one, because now for above 1 million, you can, put 5% down instead of 20. I think it's going to really stimulate the market a lot. The government has also a plan to build a lot of new homes. So, things are going in the right way.
Okay, and just quickly, you mentioned these a couple of different incentives that are, what are they? And these are really helping. I mean, for people who thought owning a home, was not possible, this is going to make it more of a reality for them.
That's the idea, yeah. That's the idea, is really to help the average person be able to afford buying their home. There's also some good first-time home buying savings plans that they're coming out with, where you can invest money tax-free for a down payment. So there are a lot of incentives coming our way, and interest seems to be coming down. So things are really looking good.
Okay, like you said, we'll see how this affects the market in 2025. Thank you so much, Nick.
Thank you.
The real estate segment is brought to you by RE/MAX Platine brokers Shanna Garneau and Nicolas Markou, at your service.